Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking, and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history, along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events, and notable birth and death anniversaries of 26th August 2026, Wednesday. Bengali date, 8ই ভাদ্র 1433। Sri Madan Gupta Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Tryodashi and up to 0730 hours and after that Shukla Chaturdashi. Today is Nakshatra, Shravana Nakshatra and up to full day. Today is 238th day of the year. There are then 127 days left in 2026. Today is 34th Wednesday of 2026. Today is Onam through Onam. Onam is the most important festival of Kerala, celebrated with great enthusiasm and unity by people of all communities to honor the legendary king Mahabali, whose reign is remembered as a golden age of prosperity and equality. Falling in the Mahalayam month of Chingam, August-September, it marks the harvest season and the last for 10 days, with vibrant traditions like the creations of intricate floral designs called Pukkalam, the grand feast known as Unasadda, and cultural activities including snake boat races, Bhallam Kali, folk dances, and music. The festival reflects Kerala's rich cultural heritage and spirit of togetherness as families and communities come together to welcome the mythical return of King Mahabali each year. Today is Miladun Nabi. Miladun Nabi, also known as Maulid, is the observance of the birth anniversary of Prophet Muhammad, celebrated by many Muslims around the world with devotion and reverence. It falls on the 12th day of the Rabi al-Anwal, the third month of the Islamic lunar calendar, and is marked by prayers, recitations of the Quran, sermons on the life and teachings of the Prophet, and gatherings that emphasize compassion, humility, and service to humanity. In several regions, mosques and homes are illuminated, processions are held, and charitable acts are encouraged, reflecting the values of kindness and brotherhood that Prophet Muhammad embodied. While the style of observance varies across cultures, the central focus remains on honoring his legacy and spreading his message of peace. Today is Women's Equality Day. Women's Equality Day, observed annually on August 26 in the United States, commemorates the certifications of the 19th Amendment in 1920, which granted American women the constitutional right to vote. The day not only honors these historic milestones in the struggle for women's suffrage but also serves as a reminder of the ongoing fight for gender equality in all spheres of life, including education, employment, and political representations. It highlights both the progress made and the challenges that remain, encouraging reflections, advocacy, and action toward building a more just and inclusive society. Today is International Dog Day. International Dog Day, celebrated on August 26th each year, is dedicated to honoring dogs of all breeds and recognizing the important role they play in our lives as companions, protectors, and helpers. Founded in 2004 by animal advocate Colin Page, the day also raises awareness about the need for adoptions and proper care of dogs, while advocating against abuse and neglect. It celebrates the unconditional love and loyalty dogs provide, while also reminding people to support shelters, rescue organizations, and initiatives that promote their well-being. Today is Joanna Park's arrival in the outskirts of Paris. Joanna Park's arrival at the outskirts of Paris took place on August 26, 1429, following her string of victories that had boosted French morale during the Hundred Years' War. Leading a force of loyal supporters and French troops, she sought to liberate the city from English and Burgundian control after successfully bringing Charles VII to Reims for his coronation. Although determined and inspired by her divine missions, John's attempt to capture Paris was met with strong resistance, and despite her courage on the battlefield, the assault ultimately failed. Her presence, however, symbolized the growing spirit of French resistance and left a lasting impression on the struggle for France's independence. Today is National Toilet Paper Day. National Toilet Paper Day, observed on August 26 in the United States, marks the anniversary of the day in 1871 when American inventor Seth Wheeler patented the perforated toilet paper roll, revolutionizing personal hygiene. The day highlights the convenience and importance of an everyday item often taken for granted, while also drawing attention to sustainability and the environmental impact of paper products. It's a light-hearted observance that encourages appreciation for modern comfort as well as awareness of alternatives and innovations in hygiene practices. Today is National Popsicle Day. National Cherry Popsicle Day, celebrated on August 26 in the United States, is a fun observance dedicated to enjoying the classic frozen treat that has been a summertime favorite for generations. Originating from Frank Epperson's accidental inventions of the popsicle in 1905, the cherry flavor remains one of the most popular and nostalgic varieties. The day encourages people to pull up with this refreshing snack, share it with friends and family, and celebrate the simple joys of childhood memories and warm weather traditions. Today is National Web Mistress Day. National Web Mistress Day, celebrated on August 26 in the United States, recognizes women who design, develop, and maintain websites, highlighting their contributions to technology and the digital world. Founded in 2016 by Kat Valentine, a web developer who coined the term web mistress in 1995, the day celebrates the creativity, technical skill, and innovations of women in a field often dominated by men. It serves both as an appreciation of their work and as encouragement for more women to pursue careers in web design, programming, and technology. Today is National Spark the World Day. National Spark the World Day, observed each year on August 26, is a heartfelt celebration honoring individuals, often unsung, who inspire, uplift, and spark greatness in others through small yet meaningful acts of kindness and encouragement. Founded in 2020 by motivational speaker Simon T. Bailey, the day encourages people to spotlight those who lift others up, whether it's a friend, co-worker, family member, or a stranger, and to pay the positivity forward by sharing their stories on social media or through personal gestures of gratitude. It's a reminder that even the tiniest spark can ignite remarkable change. Today is National God Check Day. National God Check Day, observed annually on August 26, is dedicated to encouraging people to take charge of their health by getting regular medical checkups and screenings. The day serves as a reminder that preventive care and early detection of illnesses can significantly improve treatment, outcomes, and overall well-being. Whether it's scheduling a routine physical cancer screening or mental health evaluations, the goal is to promote proactive health care and reduce the risks associated with delayed diagnosis. National God Check Day empowers individuals to prioritize their health and inspires communities to support wellness awareness. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier, 26th August 1743 to 8th May 1794. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier was a French chemist often regarded as the father of modern chemistry for revolutionizing the science with his systematic methods and discoveries. He disproved the long-standing phylogeny theory and demonstrated that combustion and respiration are processes involving oxygen, fundamentally reshaping the understanding of chemical reaction. Lavoisier also played a key role in establishing the law of conservation of mass, proving that matter is neither created nor destroyed in chemical reactions. He introduced precise quantitative methods, standardized chemical nomenclature, and helped compile one of the first modern lists of chemical elements. Beyond science, he worked as a tax collector in the farmer general, which made him unpopular during the French Revolution despite his invaluable scientific contributions. Tragically, he was executed by guillotine in 1794 during the Reign of Terror. His legacy, however, endures, as his ideas laid the foundations for modern chemistry and transformed it from a qualitative to a quantitative science. Today is death anniversary of Mr. William James, 11 January 1842 to 26 August 1910. William James was a pioneering American philosopher, psychologist, and educator, widely regarded as one of the founding figures of modern psychology. He was instrumental in establishing functionalism in psychology, emphasizing the study of mental processes in adapting to the environment. James authored the influential works The Principles of Psychology, The Varieties of Religious Experience, and Pragmatism, which shaped both psychology and physiology worldwide. He was a professor at Harvard University, where he developed experimental psychology laboratories and trained generations of scholars. Though formal awards were limited during his time, his achievements earned him immense respect in intellectual circles and enduring recognitions in both philosophy and psychology. He helped popularize psychology as a scientific discipline in the United States and influenced educational theory, religion, and human thought. James's pragmatic approach bridged philosophy with practical human experience. He also contributed to the study of consciousness, habit, and free will. His ideas continue to influence modern psychology, philosophy, and cognitive science. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Charles Robert Pritchett, 26th August 1850 to 4th December 1935. Charles Robert Pritchett was a French physiologist who made significant contributions to medicine and physiology, earning the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1913 for his pioneering work on anaphylaxis. Born in Paris, he studied medicine at the University of Paris and later became a professor of physiology, where his research spanned diverse fields including prescription, digestion, thermoregulations, and neurology. His discovery of anaphylaxis, an extreme and dangerous allergic reaction, was groundbreaking as it laid the foundations for modern immunology and allergy research beyond medicines. Richard was a prolific writer, publishing the works on psychology, parapsychology, and philosophy. Although his interest in psychic phenomena and eugenics stirred both fascination and controversy, he was also deeply involved in aviation medicine, contributing to studies on human physiology under different pressures and conditions. A versatile thinker and researcher, Richard combined scientific rigor with a wide-ranging curiosity about the human body and mind. Despite some of his controversial beliefs, his contributions to medical science, particularly in immunology, remain highly influential. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Utul Prasad Sen, 20th October 1871 to 26th August 1934. Utul Prasad Sen was a distinguished Bengali composer, lyricist, singer, lawyer, and philanthropist, remembered as one of the pioneers of modern Bengali music. Born in Dhaka, he studied law in England, where he was called to the bar at Lincoln's Inn. But alongside his professions, he cultivated his deep passions for music. He is credited with creating a unique style of song, popularly known as Utul Prasadi Gan, which combined Indian classical raga, folk tunes, and Western influences, with themes ranging from patriotism and spirituality to love and devotion. Sen was also a close contemporary of Rabindranath Tagore and contributed significantly to the Bengal Renaissance through his artistic and cultural endeavors. His compositions carried a distinct lyrical beauty and simplicity that made them widely accessible and cherished by the masses. Apart from his musical legacy, he was also known for his charitable activities and dedications to social causes. Despite his relatively short life, Sen left an enduring cultural imprint, and his songs continue to be performed and celebrated in Bengal and beyond. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. James Frank, 26th August 1882 to 21st May 1964. James Franck was a German physicist celebrated for his pioneering contributions to atomic physics, most notably through the Frank-Hertz experiment conducted with Gustav Hertz in 1914. This experiment provided crucial confirmations of Niels Bohr's atomic model by demonstrating that electrons could only transfer energy to atoms in quantized amounts, a milestone in the development of quantum theory. Frank studied at the University of Berlin and later held professorships in Göttingen and other institutions, where he trained many future Nobel laureates. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1925 alongside Hard for their groundbreaking work. Following the rise of Nazism, Frank, who was of Jewish heritage, resigned his post in protest against discriminatory laws and immigrated, eventually settling in the United States. At the University of Chicago, he made significant contributions to photosynthesis research and wartime projects, including work on the Manhattan Project, though he later co-authored the famous Frank Report, warning against the use of nuclear weapons on civilians. Widely respected for both his scientific brilliance and moral courage, James Frank remains a towering figure in the history of modern physics. Today is death anniversary of Mr. George Wittig, 16 June 1897 to 26 August 1987. George Wittig was a renowned German chemist best known for developing the Wittig reaction, a groundbreaking method in organic chemistry that allows the synthesis of alkanes from aldehydes or ketones using phosphonium Born in Berlin, he studied chemistry at the University of Marburg and later became a professor, influencing generations of chemists through both his research and teaching. His work on the Wittig reactions revolutionized the organic synthesis by providing a versatile and reliable tool for constructing carbon-carbon double bonds, which has had wide applications in pharmaceuticals, natural product synthesis, and industrial chemistry. In recognition of this achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1979, shared with Harvard C. Brown for their respective contributions to synthetic methods. Beyond his famous reactions, Wittig made significant contributions to organophosphorus chemistry and reaction mechanisms. Known for his creativity and precision, he remained active in research well into his later years. Wittig's discoveries continue to be fundamental in modern chemical research, cementing his legacy as one of the most influential chemists of the 20th century. Today is birth anniversary of Mother Teresa, 26th August 1910 to 5th September 1995. Mother Teresa, born Angije Gonexe Bojaxu in Skopje, was a Roman Catholic nun and missionary who devoted her life to serving the poorest of the poor. In 1950, she founded the Missionaries of Charity in Kolkata, India, a religious congregation that grew through thousands of members working in over 130 countries, running homes, hospices, and schools for the sick, destitute, and marginalized. Known for her deep compassion and selfless service, she became a global symbol of love in action, often tending personally to those suffering from leprosy, HIV/AIDS, and extreme poverty. Despite facing criticism at times for her methods and beliefs, she remained steadfast in her missions of faith-driven service. Mother Teresa's humility and unwavering dedication earned her numerous honors, including the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. She was canonized as Saint Teresa of Calcutta by the Catholic Church in 2016. Her legacy endures as a timeless reminder of the power of compassion, charity, and service to humanity. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Frederick Reines, 16 March 1918 to 26 August 1998. Frederick Reines was an American physicist best known for his groundbreaking work in the discovery of the neutrino, a fundamental particle long theorized but never observed until his experiments. Born in Peterson, New Jersey, he studied at Stevens Institute of Technology and New York University before joining Los Alamos National Library during World War II, where he contributed to the Manhattan Project. In the 1950s, alongside Clyde Cowan, Raynes designed and conducted the famous neutrino detection experiment near a nuclear reactor at Savannah River, providing the first direct evidence of the particle's existence. This discovery confirmed the key predictions of Enrico Fermi's theory of beta decay and opened new frontiers in particle physics and cosmology. Renz later became a professor at Case Western Reserve University and the University of California, Irvine, where he built one of the first major US programs in experimental particle physics. For his pioneering work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1995, shared with Martin L. Pearl. His career stands as a testament to scientific ingenuity and persistence in exploring the unseen foundations of the universe. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Criolla Catherine Johnson, 26th August 1918 to 24th February 2020. Criolla Catherine Johnson was an African American mathematician whose exceptional skills in calculations and analytical geometry were crucial to the success of the US space program. Born in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, she showed extraordinary talent in mathematics from a young age and went on to work at NASA, then NSCA, where she was one of the few African American women employed in a highly segregated environment. Johnson played a vital role in calculating flight trajectories, launch windows, and emergency return paths for numerous space missions, including Alan Shepard's first US space flight and John Glenn's orbital mission, which insisted she personally verify before launch. Her work also contributed to the Apollo 11 missions that first landed humans on the moon in 1969. Despite the barriers of race and gender, she earned immense respect for her precision, dedication, and brilliance. Later in life, her contributions were widely recognized, receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015 and inspiring the book on film Hidden Figures. Johnson's legacy continues as a symbol of perseverance, intellect, and breaking barriers in science and mathematics. Today, your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for Request for like, subscribe, and share.